So to colour your stamped images, you can use a variety of different colouring methods to colour them in. I'm using black ink to stamp my mug, but you can use any of the other colours and it will still work the same with the colouring. So I'm just going to stamp my mug in black. And the first method I'm going to use to colour in my mug is with coloured pencils. And you can pretty much go in straight away and colour that in and colour over the top of the image, and the ink is not going to smudge or smear. So it's pretty quick drying time into paper. So just quickly colour in that mug. There we go. And I'm going to stamp my mug again. And this time I'm going to use crayon to colour in my mug. I'm going to use a wind up to do that. And again, you can go straight in and colour that, and the ink is not going to smudge or smear. The crayon will cover up the ink a bit and make it look a bit more dull, but that's just the nature of crayon. It sort of leaves a layer on whatever it is going on to. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with my mug, and this time I'm going to use Texture to colour in the mug. And I'll just show you with a couple of different kinds of textures. So I've got this connector pen, old connector pen here. So again, very little drying time before you can go in and start colouring. It just goes straight over the top. And I'm just going to switch to this Crayola washable texture. And again, straight over the top because the ink is water resistant. Okay, going to leave it at that, and my next image is going to be coloured with a Sharpie. So I'm going to use this blue Sharpie, and I'm going to start to colour that in. And as you can see, the ink is not bleeding or smearing. The Sharpie goes right over the top of it. I'm not going to bother finishing that one. My last colouring method to show you is my favourite. And that is Edicol dye. So you can come virtually straight after you've stamped, and I've got some Edicol made up here, and you can paint that in, and it's not going to run or bleed because it's waterproof. And I'm just going to actually paint over the whole thing like that. And there we go. So as you can see, works really well with all kinds of different colouring mediums, and you don't need to give the ink any particular drying time.